Ladies and gentlemen, the ceremony will begin in a few minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the ceremonial procession and remain standing for the national anthem. Thank you. Please be seated. Guest of honor, Mr. Chan Choon Singh, Minister for Education. Mr. Ng Yat Chong, Chairman, Board of Trustees, SIT. Professor Tan Thiam Soon, President, SIT. Senior Management and Faculty Members, SIT. Donors, industry partners, distinguished guests, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, and all who are watching the live streaming of the ceremony. Welcome to Graduation 2021. Today, we celebrate the accomplishments of our graduates. Professor Tan Thiam Soon, President SIT, will now deliver the opening address. Professor Tan, please.
Mr. Chan Choon Singh, Minister for Education, Mr. Ng Yat Chong, Chairman, Board of Trustees, SIT, industry partners, parents, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. A very good morning and a very warm welcome to the SIT Graduation Ceremony 2021. I'm honored and delighted to be able to share this very happy occasion with you and your family. This year, we are holding 11 sessions to celebrate the completion of the academic journey of our class of 2021. And yours today is the very first one. Thank you everyone for making the effort to be part of this event. A very big thank you to Minister Chan for gracing this ceremony. Your attendance has made our day even more special. Attaining a degree is a significant achievement, and even more so as you are graduating at an exceptional time. You, the class of 2021, have worked long and hard to get to this point. The pandemic did not make the journey any easier. Many of you encountered disruptions in your studies and work attachments, but you were able to take all this in your stride. Despite the challenges, you have adapted and continue on your learning journeys. Today's ceremony is a validation of your resilience, sense of purpose, and relentless pursuit of excellence. It's also a testament to your growth since the day you stepped into SIT, and it makes the time and effort invested in each and every one of you truly worth it. Your achievements today would not have been possible without the support of many others. First, your parents and loved ones, as without them, you would not be where you are today. Next, your faculty, professional officers, mentors, staff, and industry partners who have given their best to support you in your learning journey. So graduates, please give all of them a big round of applause. SIT has a clear mission. As Singapore's 5th autonomous university, we are here to provide an applied learning pathway that has a close nexus with the economy and produce future-ready graduates who are also best-in-class specialists. Not only do we provide more opportunities for young Singaporeans, our key focus is to generate a talent pipeline to help industry transform in the midst of rapid changes. As Singapore's University of Applied Learning, SIT puts forth a distinct way of educating students that places experiential learning in an authentic work environment at the forefront. Through our applied learning pathway, we curate educational programs to match the needs of industries. We then couple this approach with an integrated work-study program that thoroughly immerses students in the workplace. In essence, an education And SIT education equips our students with specialized skill, honed through applied learning and real work experience. For most undergraduates, the transition to the real working world can be a bit unnerving. But for you, it shouldn't be. During your time at SIT, all of you have already grappled with the dynamics of the real world, thanks in part to the IWSP. The IWSP is a win-win for employers and citizens. Here we spell with an S. As an employer, it affords an opportunity to assess potential employees, and in many cases, this results in job offer being made prior to students graduating from their program. For citizens, not only are they given real-work opportunity to hone their skills, but they also build lasting industry networks. For many, it led to full-time employment upon graduation. We welcome like-minded industry partners willing to give us placement for our students. The relevance and acceptance of our IWSP by the industry is evident from the high percentage of students receiving advanced employment offers from the firms after their IWSP stint. For example, in the case of the accountancy program, around 80% of you were given advanced offers by your IWSP companies, and close to 90% are employed and contributing your expertise in the workforce. Well done, everyone. You may have read about our Graduate Employment Survey 2020 result published last month, which again bore testimony to how we are training our students to be industry ready. SIT graduates enjoy a high overall employment rate of 95% and higher starting salary. The strong results demonstrate that although we are a young university, our citizens continue to be well regarded by the industry, resulting in high employability and competitive salaries. Today, SIT is known to be the flag bearer of applied learning in the undergraduate space. Other universities are infusing applied learning elements into their curricula, such as creating more substantial internship and overseas learning opportunities for students, incorporating industry case study and real-world project into their curricula, and expanding work-study program. The applied learning pathway that SIT pioneered is now a mainstream pathway. Our evolving world has seen and will continue to see wave of changes and innovations, new ways of working and living, new tools and machines, and new business model will be the norm rather than the exception. We are entering an era where ordinary tasks and even jobs are disappearing, but not ordinary people. There's an urgent need to ensure that the education system here equips Singaporeans with the ability to continually learn and adapt to take on new tasks and jobs. That will also inevitably come as industry pivots to capture new opportunities. In this respect, SIT intentionally provides opportunities for students to collaborate with industry on innovative real-life applications and applied research projects. Such exposure to deep skills and industry-focused training ensures that our graduates meet the needs of industry, but are also prepared for the future. Your graduation marks the beginning of a lifelong journey of learning on the job, or what we define as a work-learn continuum. It's essential that you continue your learning journey to keep up with the development in the world to stay relevant and future-ready. As SIT continues to develop and evolve into a premier university of applied learning, we are looking to embed more digital competency and impart more transferable skills into our curriculum so that all our students develop the much-needed life skill to help them navigate a future characterized by constant disruption. SIT effort to nurture an adaptable workforce extend to employees who are already in the workplace. SIT has been a strong advocate of lifelong learning and is a key player in the Skill Futures movement. Some recent initiatives include the setting up of the National Center of Excellence for Workplace Learning at SIT and piloting a new pathway, the competency-based workplace learning pathway that can lead to a degree. As part of our support for the class of 2021 to strengthen your employability and future development, we are offering $2,000 worth of citizens learning credits that you can utilize at SIT Learn Professional Development, the lifelong learning division of SIT. These CET courses, some of which can be stacked to postgraduate certificates, provide you the opportunities to pick up new skill sets to complement the competency that you have acquired in your undergraduate year. We hope that as you venture forth to tackle new challenges, you will tap on your newfound knowledge and skills while harnessing the SIT DNA traits which you would have developed during your time with us. The Disruptive Future calls for lifelong learners who have the grit and agility to thrive, no matter what the future holds. We encourage you to always be able to learn, unlearn, and relearn. And that means the courage to accept that some skills you have learned are obsolete, and therefore you need to acquire new skills to progress. What ultimately drives success is the determination of each individual to take ownership of your own learning and to forge your own future. Do keep that thirst for learning alive and burning bright. Another important trait to possess as you venture forth is to integrate what we call the 3 highs. That is, integrate high tech with high touch and execute them through high trust between you, your colleagues, your client, and the community. If you can strike this balance of high tech with high touch and high trust, you'll make a difference in the workplace and be the catalyst for transformation that is much needed. As you continue your lifelong learning journey, we look forward to welcoming you back to SIT, because at SIT, once a citizen, always a citizen. In a few years' time, SIT will have a new home in Punggol. We are very excited with this rare opportunity to reimagine what the university environment of the future will be. We invite all of you, our citizens, to visit the new campus when it is ready. We also welcome you to come back just to stay in touch. Finally, as you move up in your careers, do remember to always stay grounded in the community. And from time to time, play forward in the little ways you can afford to, whether to your family, to the community, to SIT, or to the nation. Once again, my sincere congratulations to all of you. Go out, make a difference, blaze the trails, and fly the SIT flag high. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Tan. Our guest of honor this morning is Mr. Chan Choon Sing, Minister for Education. Minister will now deliver the graduation address. Minister, please.
Mr. Ng Yak Chun, Chairman, Board of Trustees, SIT, Professor Tan Tiam Soon, President, SIT, SIT colleagues, Class of 2021, parents, guests. A very good morning to all of you, and congratulations to the Class of 2021. Very happy to join you this morning to mark an important milestone in your learning journey. As Prof. Tan said, it has not been easy for you to be here today. The last 2 years has been especially tough because of the COVID-19 situation. We are proud of your tenacity and the resilience that you have displayed. And truly, this is what we mean by we are not defined by the circumstances, but we are defined by our responses to the circumstances. Today, as I congratulate you on this milestone, I wonder what to share with you. Perhaps just two simple stories. About 30 years ago, I was, like you, seated here, watching my own sister graduate with an accountancy degree. It was a proud moment for my family because she was the first university graduate of the family. With the university degree in accountancy, she proudly went on to join one of the big 4 accountancy firms. On the first day of her work, her boss simply told her one sentence that will be etched in her mind and in my mind forever. On the first day of her work, her boss told her, "You can start learning now." To a fresh graduate who have spent so much time and effort picking up all the relevant accountancy skills and to join a big 4 and be told on the first day that you can start learning now was perhaps a bit of a shocker, to say the least. Why to start learning now? Simply because whatever we learn in the school, in the university, is just the foundation. In our work, it's a process of continuous learning. It's not how much we know at the beginning that matters. It is how fast we learn, relearn, that matters. Learning and working is like the double helix. It defines our DNA. It is closely intertwined. There should be no separation between work and learning. And we should continue that as part of our DNA, we will forever remember to continue to learn, put into practice what we have learned in our work, and yet through our work, continue to pick up skills. That is really the essence of lifelong learning. For many of you who are here today, you have already exemplified this spirit of lifelong learning. Your coming to SIT is not a reflection of just a pursuit of a degree because of the credentialism that it might afford you. Instead, we believe it is a reflection of your lifelong pursuit to upgrade your skills, your knowledge, so that you can better contribute to yourself, your achievement, your family, and the country. So as Prof. Tan mentioned, you will have the opportunity to come back to SIT throughout your entire life cycle. And do come back and continue to pick up new skills and share with subsequent generations of citizens what you have gathered and learned in your journey in life. And I encourage you to see SIT, your alma mater, as your lifelong partner that will journey with you throughout your entire life cycle. And this is why I always prefer to call all the institutes of higher learning Institute of Continuous Learning. Now let me share with you a second story, and this time also to do with accountants. Some years back, I was working in NTUC. I met 400 accountants, practicing accountants, and I asked them a very simple question. In 5 years' time, did they see themselves as having more opportunities, or did they see themselves as having less opportunities? Interestingly, 200 of them voted to say that they felt threatened, that in 5 years' time, their accountancy degree or expertise may no longer be relevant, that their jobs will be taken over by perhaps artificial intelligence, robots, and so forth. On the other hand, there were 200 other accountants in the same seminar that told me that in 5 years' time, they expected themselves to be much more competitive, much more able to compete for the jobs, not just in Singapore, but beyond Singapore. That technology will enable them to transcend the confines and boundaries of Singapore. It will open up a much bigger market to their professional services across the entire world. So the question is, which of the 200 would be right? Which of the 200 would be right? For both of them, the two sets of answers, it was the same answer. For some, technology was threatening their livelihood. For others, technology opened up new vista for them. So the moral of the story is really this. Technology is neutral. Whoever that can master technology, leverage on it, will be the 200 that will go forth and have opportunities beyond Singapore even. But on the other hand, if we don't master the evolving technology at speed, then we will be like the first 200 who fear that in 5 years' time, our jobs will be taken away and replaced by programs, artificial intelligence, and robotics. So therein lies the lesson for us. There's nothing to fear about technology. Everyone in the world, everyone is facing the same challenges. Everyone also have the same opportunities. But the difference will be those who are brave enough to master it, leverage on it, combine it with their skills, as Prof. Tan say, the high tech, high touch, and the high trust that will survive and thrive. So as a SIT graduate, I hope that you will also remember these two simple stories. You will have a running start with the industry experience and network that you have acquired through your education here. SIT has been a pioneer and at the forefront of applied learning pedagogies. And you have a deep and wide network to start with. Do leverage on it and continue to grow. And as you continue on and journey into life and you benefit from the experience of SIT, I hope one day you will look back and define your success not just by how well you have done for yourself, but perhaps you will one day look back and remember that your success is defined not just by taking care of yourself or your family, but also by your contribution to society and the country. That today will be a reminder. Today, as you sit here, I hope that you will reflect why and how you are being able to be seated here. You are here because to your left and right, you have supportive peers who have walked the journey with you. You are here because of the rows of people behind you, your family members who have walked this journey with you. You are here in this hall because somebody before us have worked hard to build this place. In fact, this used to be the land of my old army camp. We are all here not just because of our hard work and intelligence only. In the world today, there are many people who are perhaps as hardworking, as intelligent, if not more than us. But in the world today, not every one of them would have the opportunities like us to be seated here because the last generation, the previous generations, have paid it forward for them to be here. In this world today, not many of us would have the privilege of having the peers by our left and right, our families behind us, and a super architecture that was left to us by the previous generation. I hope that every generation of Singaporeans will continue to define our success, not just by how well we do for ourselves in this generation, but how well we enable the next generation to do even better. That in time to come, when you are seated behind, watching the next generation graduate, that you too will remember this day, that we all got here because of our friends, families, and the societal support. And therefore, it's our responsibility to once again pay it forward for the next generation. On that note, I wish you all the very best and success in your future endeavors. And as Prof. Tan mentioned, that you truly embody the spirit, once a citizen, always a citizen, not just because you benefited from it, but you will be the alumni that will always remember to pay it forward for the next generation of citizens to do even better than yours. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Minister. Ng Yat Chun, Chairman, Board of Trustees, SIT, will now present the prizes and certificates to the graduates. May I present the graduates of whom the Bachelor of Accountancy degree has earlier been conferred. Recipients of the Baker Tilly Outstanding Student Award in Accountancy, Victoria Wee Lee En. Recipient of the EY Outstanding Student Award in IWSP, Chia Yi Liang, Leon. Recipient of the CPA Australia Book Prize in Fraud, Ethics and Forensic Accounting, Hang Ki Hao. Recipient of the CPA Australia Book Prize in Transfer Pricing, Cha Jie In, Crystalline. Joint recipient of the Full Quantum Book Prize in Corporate Reporting and Financial Analysis, Hariharan, son of Arayan. Joint recipient of the Full Quantum Book Prize in Corporate Reporting and Financial Analysis, On Sun Yu. Recipient of the ISCA Book Prize in Integrative Business Management, Clement Huang Xue Tai. Eden Farid bin Zano. Evia Subaya. Ahmad Hasim bin Sulaiman. Alex Ng Xian Shao. An Baohui. An Dingfu. An Kailing Janelle. Angeline Xiao Jiayi. Ouyang Haolum. Berwin Teo Hong Sen. Cabrina Lo Jia Wen. Kristen, Celia Dae Hui Yi, Sivi Siu Yuan Ting, Chang Hui Sing Joycelyn, Chan Jiale Benjamin, Shamin Tan, Chen Anqi, Cheryl Yeo, Chu Guixia, Qian Yaohui, Chong Zhongguo, Dennis Fu Yongchen, Dennis Tan Chu Ming, Ebert Chu Ming Shen, Elizabeth Isabel Chia Xingping, Esmond Lai Bing Qian, Eunice Lim Jia Yi, Eunice Ong Si Qi, Fatling Sakina, Fu Wei Shan, Gay Hong Xuan Joshua, Guo Guanxue Javin, Ho Jingguan, Hong Chi Ming, Huang Xinhua, Jermaine Lim Ming Ming, Janice Lim Si Ping, 金昂新会、Jaslyn Tan Hui Lun、Jack Chin Long Chen、Karen Ong 静文、Kate Ling Ling、Kenneth Sing Jun Hui、空少曼、哭春燕、哭子婷、柯孝顺、Rachel、柯开介、康廷浩 Terence、库离线 Audrey、关国荣、郭嘉瑞、李慧欣、李凯云、李玲玲 Jeanette、李诗贤、李云珍 Joel、梁思曼 Angela、梁孙杰、林李慧、林振强 Andy、Leroy Lim 曾伟、罗俊豪、梁明明、莫 Muhammad Ridwan bin Muhammad Hassan. Muhammad Tagif Diyuddin bin Muhammad Yazid. Muhammad Ashraf bin Muhammad Arif Amir. Muhammad Hazid bin Jansni. Minghui Janet. Jingyi Jerome. Pei Xian Miyoko. Xinyi. Yihui. Nicholas Lim Youjie. Nicholas Tan Chek Yuan. Nihya Chandra Mohan. Nikki Tan Si Ling. Nur Razura binti Muhammad Ishad. Nur Faras Diana binti Razali. Ong Jingjie. Ong Liping. Pat Yongguan Elvis. Pat Zhenyu Aloysius. Paul Kai Wen. Peng Jiawei. Rabiatu Hasika binti Abdul Rahman. Ryan Tae Yang Jie. Samantha Dai In. Samantha Guang Ying Yi. Samuel Chang Junjie. Sing Sengwei. Xia Guoyuan. Sim Yu Bing, Xiao Li Ling, Dan Jingchen, Dan Jingsen, Dan Pei Lu, Dan Shenyi Timothy, Dan Siqi Charis, Dan Wei Shen, Dan Xian Yun, Dan Yan Yi, Dan Zhengwei Gavin, Deng Hui Ming Melinda, Diu Xueqi, Terry Su Shenping, Tarani Temamani, Thomas Chua Xue Wei, Ding Jiaying Sabrina, Wong Xiangying, Yap Li Hui, Yu Su Qing, Yin Chok Heng, Chong Chen Wei, Zhai Shihao, This concludes the presentation of graduates from Bachelor of Accountancy. Thank you, Mr. Ng.
Ladies and gentlemen, the awards presented today have all been made possible through the generosity of SIT's donors. To our donors, thank you for your thoughtful philanthropy. Your support has encouraged and inspired our students and graduates to continue to seek excellence wherever they go. The valedictorian for this ceremony is Ms. Victoria Wee Lee Eun. Victoria will now deliver the valedictorian speech.
Mr. Chan Chun Sing, Minister for Education, Mr. Ng Yat Chong, Chairman, Board of Trustees, SIT, Professor Tan Thiam Soon, President, SIT, distinguished guests, family and friends, ladies and gentlemen. We never thought this day would come. We prayed for its quick arrival, crossed days off our calendars, counted hours, minutes, seconds. Yet now that it's here, there is a sense of sadness. That's because it means I'll be leaving friends who have inspired me, and professors who have been my mentors, and so many people that have transformed my life and the lives of my fellow graduates today. We did it. We all accomplished one of the major milestones in our lives, graduating from university. This is a major step in our journeys, and one that should be regarded with immense significance. It is achieved through an act of not only personal commitment, but also one of pride. We all worked hard to get to this day, and our efforts have not been in vain. A degree is a wonderful tool in this world, one that will open many doors of opportunity for anyone who is blessed enough to have one. But graduation is not an end goal in itself. It is instead part of a larger goal. Life is a journey, and everything that we do and all the accomplishments that we achieve in this lifetime should be taken as starting points for future achievements. We don't stop learning once we receive our degrees or our postgraduate degrees. As the famous philosopher Jiddu Krishnamurti once said, there is no end to learning. It is not that you read a book, pass an examination, or finish with education. The whole of life, from the moment you are born to the moment you die, is a process of learning. If there was one thing that SIT taught me, it would be the true understanding and resonation of this quote, that learning truly never stops. As an applied learning university, not only did SIT manage to provide a real-world application through project-based learning, but the project also taught us how to learn, how to extract meaningful, relevant, quality information. Staying competitive in today's global marketplace means that us as individuals need to embody the SIT DNA and continually challenge ourselves. As we all continue on with our lives, let us take on each new challenge with confidence, knowing that we have been well equipped with the necessary tools to shape our future. I hope all of us today can take this personal accomplishment as an example of how anything is truly possible once we put our minds to it. There have been everyday human experiences over the past 2 or 3 years that have given weight and substance to the very certificate that you just received. Every sacrifice, every bit of energy that you dragged out of you each morning, you have done your very best, and that has successfully brought you here today. I hope that you enjoyed your university years as much as I did, and thank your friends, your family, and your professors for this journey. It has been a thrilling journey, and today is the beginning of the next phase of our lives. We have made it. Thank you.
Thank you, Victoria. Dear graduates, as we come to the end of today's ceremony, we extend our congratulations to you and warmly welcome you to the SIT alumni family. Once a citizen, always a citizen. Congratulations, class of 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem and ceremonial recession. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.